1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everyone out there in Mandolin Land, Mike Hedding here, coming to you today with a little original mandolin tune I wrote called Cold Winter's Night. I got to thinking a while back that I couldn't think of any bluegrass tunes, bluegrass instrumentals in the key of B minor. So I thought that'd be a good jumping off point to write my own song. So I was thinking in the key of B minor. I wanted to add some tremolo, add some bluesy downstroke licks, and here's what I came up with. Cold Winter's Night. I've got an A part and a B part to the tune, and I'm going to teach both parts note for note, show you, again, how I played the right and the left hand. And then for the backup and improvisation section, we'll go over the backup bluegrass chop chords that I use for the song, and also maybe how to improvise a little bit on this tune. We're going to dive a little bit more into the B minor pentatonic scale and how you can use that to create some easy improvisations. And if you're watching the preview of this on YouTube, make sure to click the subscribe button below, click the bell so you get notified anytime there's a new lesson out. And if you enjoy this preview, you can head over to my website, MikeHeddingMusic.com, and grab the full lesson. You'll get access to watch all the videos, and you can download the tabs and the practice tracks. All right, here's Cold Winter's Night in B minor. All right, so let's start breaking down the first half of this A part to Cold Winter's Night. Remember, we're in the key of B minor. So let me play the first 9 measures. It's like the first half of the A part, and then we'll start breaking it down. Here we go. A couple more times. And one time really slow. So measure 1 is going to be the pickup to the solo, and we're basically going to do kind of like a B minor pentatonic run up the notes, and we're going to start on beat 2. So count beat 1, 1, and then we're going to play. And the other little technique tip that I didn't mention on this song is for all the connecting notes that aren't the tremolo, so the rapid up and down picking, we're going to use downstrokes. So this is a classic kind of Bill Monroe bluegrass technique where you use tremolo on the longer phrases and then consecutive downstrokes on the connecting phrases, basically to help those connecting phrases pop out. So that's what we're going to do on this lesson. So again, on all these little runs, we're going to use all downstrokes with our right hand, okay? So I'm going to start with my first finger on the 2nd fret of the low G string, and I'm going to play 2, 4, and then open on the D string, 2, and then a quick 3, 4 slide, and then open A. We're going to do a lot of those 3, 4 slides on that 4th fret. We're kind of sliding from the blue note up into the 5th. So from the flatted 5th to the 5th. We're going to do that a lot in this song just to kind of add a little bit more spice to it. So it sounds like this: 1, 1, and that slide is quick. So 1, and kind of play those pretty aggressively. I think this song, you know, you're kind of trying to make those phrases pop out. It has a little bluesy flavor to it. So again, you can get a little aggressive with these runs. You could also pick back here toward the bridge a little bit more if you wanted to. And then phrase number 1, basically the start of the melody, starts in measure 2. So you walk up, you run up those notes, and then we're going to do a quick 1-2 slide, 1 to 2, and that's where we're going to start the tremolo. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so. We're sliding in from that in 1 to 2, 1, 2, and then on beat 3 you basically stop the tremolo but play the note one more time, and then 5, 2, open. A little hard to write it in the tab, but I'll play it and you try and mimic what I'm doing. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2. So we're going to use that rhythm a lot. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. And it's good practice on, again, keeping your right hand loose during the tremolo parts, but then quickly stopping the tremolo and playing those consecutive downstrokes. So let's put those together. We have. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 3, and 4, and then same rhythm, measure 3, 3, 4, slide again on the D string. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So same timing there. So we did 4, 2, open 4 there after sliding into it. And then measure 4, play the 2nd fret on the D string twice. And then that one I like to cut off the pressure just to kind of help the notes pop out a little bit. So you do, and then 2, open, and then 2nd fret on the A string, and then slide 3, 4 again. 2, open 4. Let me play that phrase. It'll make sense more as a full phrase. So you have. And then a little run, 2, open, or excuse me, 2, 4, open 4. Again, minor pentatonic, B minor pentatonic. And then 2nd fret on the D string. And then you're going to slide from like 4 to 7 on the D string with a tremolo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on a beat 1 of measure 7, slide from 3 to 4. And then a little run. Let me play it and then I'll break it down. So the F sharp lick in measure 7 is 3, 4 slide. And then you basically put your 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the A string and walk down the notes. 5, 2, open. Quick 3, 4 slide. Open A. And then to the 2nd fret, which is our B note. And then down, down. 3, 4 slide. So it's just, that's like the ending of the phrase. So you have, so let's play measures 5 through the beginning of 9. So we have. So again, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then we'd pick that whole section up again. So then that 4th fret on the beat 1 of measure 9 becomes the rest of measure 1, which was the rest, right? And then we do our same pickup to walk it back in. And then this melody starts over again. And I just did a little variation here. Instead of going, I just did a little bouncing thing I like to do sometimes. Like just going 2, open, 2, open. So I just modified that beginning of it. And if you didn't like that, you could also play measure 4. It's just a variation on measure 4. Same run. And then right here I just did it syncopated. So that is 1 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1 and 3 and 4 and 1. And that's just a variation on measure 8. So you could do either of those. So probably the trickiest part is doing that little pinky slide. So what you have to do there is make sure you kind of see how I'm kind of like turning my hand, and I'm droning both the A and the. You can also drone the A string too, and then I'm kind of sliding back. So you want to make sure that when you do this note, your hand doesn't kind of drift back like this, and then you're kind of muting those strings. So you need to keep your hand out, which takes some pinky strength. So let's play that whole A part, not too hard. Here we go.